Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my foolish review for Joseline's Cabaret Season 2 Reunion Part 1. When I say this was full of foolishness and more foolishness, that's what I mean. But let's do what goes first. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Do not forget to also subscribe to my backup channel. Yes, we have to have backup channels now because you never know. The link to my backup channel Corner Talk is in the description box below this video, so please subscribe because God forbid something happens to my channel. Sorry, I sneezed. But yeah, do not forget to also like this video, comment in the comment section. You can also hit that share button to share on your social media. You can always relax and relate and release. Center yourself and everyone around you, and also inhale, okay, and exhale because it makes us all calm, calm. Okay, so y'all know follow me on social media at J_Lees_Corner on IG. Now on Twitter and on Cash App and on YouTube it's all JLeesCorner, JLeesCorner. Okay. Now only IG is J_Lees_Corner, but y'all know to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Okay, it's 4:30 in the morning, but I wanted to get this done today, so I did not have to worry about it tomorrow. Well, later on today when I get on for work. Yeah. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, so we know the season finale was like I think 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And part one of the reunion came on today. Part two comes on next Sunday. Lord, fix it. We will be discussing this also on the panel on Thursday. The Ladies First panel will be on my channel this Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So be sure to tune in for that. So let's get into what happened. So first of all, Joseline lip synced in the beginning a whole little 4 months or whatever. I was like, okay, do it like it's my B-Day. Do it like it's my B-Day in her Farrah Fawcett wig. I mean, it was like a Farrah Fawcett wig. I feel like a sheer jacket, okay, but I'm gonna leave it be. She looked great, okay. I like the shoes. I mean, Joseline looks amazing. She definitely has got herself looking great with her cabaret. It's just Joseline's the person. Like she was a complete and utter on this reunion, and I'm like, I don't understand the reasoning for it as much as she talked about Wendy Williams, how badly she treats people. You treated these women horrible. She treated them worse on the reunion than she did on the show. I'm like, how? Okay, anyway, we see two sets of folks chitting and chatting or whatever. First up, we had Boss Tech, Natural, and Big Face. You know, Big Face is back. Honey, Big Face looks funny. Anyway, Big Face brings up how after she left the show, she kind of just moved on or whatever because she felt like she was betrayed, okay, and used and whatnot. So she did not even care to watch the show. She just moved on with it, and she came here to say some things, get some stuff off her chest because I was wronged. Whatever, your face was wronged. And Natural brings up how for her she thought they came to the show to really dance. Okay, I thought we came to dance. However, it was just drama. Big Face, you kept on talking about who owed your man money or who tried to pay your man money. And then for Boss Tech, you kept talking about how you already had money. Again, it was B of the S, and I wish everyone would just focus on dancing. Now, Boss Tech does bring up how she wished she would have focused more on dancing and less on the BS. But she then brings up how she was also upset with Chanel after watching the show because she felt like Chanel was talking shit about her to Sapphire. And then she also brings up how she was letting Chanel borrow her clothes. Now, Big Face also said that she was mad at Chanel too because, I let her borrow my clothes too. And then when I left, she said she was happy I was gone. Well, because you was aggravating. And I like how Miss Nap like, well, no, don't do that. First of all, she was not talking shit about you, Bartek. She was talking about how you treated her and talked to her when you were drunk, okay? That was what you did to her that she was talking about, but she was not talking about you, like, behind your back. And then she also told them both, like, y'all both said that y'all wanted to help her dress better, so don't make it seem as if, she was, like, stealing y'all stuff. And I'm like, I think Chanel has said before how she was giving them back stuff they had let her borrow. So again, don't try to act like, you know what I'm saying, she wasn't shit. I mean, she may not have been shit, but again, it wasn't that big of a deal to me, okay? And then, now to bring up, what did she say? Oh, natural big issue was y'all talking about that bullshit or whatever, but we were talked to like dogs. Like, and she mean Johnson talked to all of them horribly, okay? And that should be the main thing that they should be upset with, not Chanel talking shit. It should have been Jocelyn dogging us every single day. Jocelyn did. She talked, and I think the fact that they were able to see her talking in the confessionals where she said worse stuff, it's the things they heard her saying when they weren't around that I feel like they have the right to be pissed. Because there's one thing if in their face she wouldn't be like that, but behind their back, Johnson was calling them hoes and hookers or whatever, and it was crazy. Okay. Anyway, we then see Aqua and Chanel. Okay. We Chanel has lost weight. Okay, she's, you know what I'm saying, look overweight. She looked great to me. Okay. Anyway, they were chit chatting in the mega room. Now Chanel brings up off of her. She's still pissed off at Yummy for attacking her at the finale for no damn reason. And she also brought up to Aqua how she felt bad for her seeing things that was said online about her, you know, once the show aired and after the show aired or whatever. And, you know, she's like, I don't want you to feel like you have to come here to defend yourself. And Aqua said, well, I didn't even watch the show, you know, after I wasn't on it anymore. Like, I stopped watching that point or whatever. So, you know, I don't really care. But I'm here and it's going to be what's going to be. I was like, I guess so. So let's get into the fashions of it all, okay? So on one side of the couch, we have Boss Tech, okay, Big Face, okay, Yummy P, Aqua, and then Chanel. Chanel looks good, okay? She looks good because that's her right here. I got the picture because she was saying, oh my God. But Chanel looks really, 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 really good to me, okay? But anyway, I did not like Aqua's blue jean. I don't know what that is. It's a weird blue jean dress, but with some dangles hanging down right here. I was confused. I like Boss Tech's hair. I think it was really, really cute. But to me, the best dressed person is absolutely Chanel. And the thing about it is, at this point in time, Chanel had not even gotten the 10 grand yet. Okay, this is her before she got paid and whatnot, because the reunion was filmed 3 or 4 months after they stopped. The show stopped filming. So again, it's been some months since they've all seen each other. But I don't know when this reunion was filmed. Big face, pink wig, weird body. Y'all know I don't like that girl. I'm gonna leave that be. Aqua, not Aqua. Yummy P. I mean, she looks fine, but she always looks like she's wearing somebody else's clothes. I just don't know whose. Okay. Now on the other end of the other couch, okay, we have Lexi Blow, Lucky Hustler, Sapphire, Big Lex, and then Miss Dacho. I feel like Lexi Blow looks normal. Like, I think she looked like the same thing she be going on the show. I liked Lucky Hustler's outfit, but she kept showing her boobs, and I'm like, I mean, did she get her titties done? It was weird to me, but I think she did on the show too. But again, I liked it, but it was not the best dress for me. I did not mind Sapphire's dress, but again, I still feel like she not had the best dress. Her dress was cute, but it wasn't the best to me. Big Lex, I like her outfit, but the whole little train thing is extra for me. Her body looks great. Her hair looked great. When she told Sapphire that she had long nails because if anyone tried her, that she was going to claw their skin off, I was like, bitch, okay. She was prepared. I liked Natural's look as well. But again, as I said to y'all, my favorite was Chanel. Okay, so we then seen Jocelyn's ad came out. Who told Jocelyn to be carried out in the cat litter box? I'm like, why is this box so small? Okay, I wish she would have came out like laid out, but she was like squished in this box, all bent up or whatever. I'm like, if you're gonna come out being carried by like 4 men, be elongated, baby. Show your whole body. It would just, I'm like, you're on your knees. Like, y'all couldn't get something longer? It's like, I feel like somebody borrowed a cat box that was there, emptied it out, bedazzled it, and then put Jocelyn in it. How did y'all not prepare a longer box for her to come out for, look like a queen? But I'm going to leave that be too, okay? Now, when they all sit down or whatever, we see, Ballistic is out there. We see Lunella is out there. The girl, I think her name was Jamisha or Janisha, who was a host. And then Joseline, okay? Now, those were all the looks. Now, kind of let's get into some other little things that happened. So we see a scene saying before they went on stage, Jocelyn wanted to talk to the girls because she was upset about things they had said online since the show aired. So she wanted to talk to them beforehand, okay? And I was like, what? She wanted to tell them they should not be talking negatively about her. And, if they can't say something positive, they should not be saying anything at all. And I was like, how do you want people to not have an opinion on what they went through on a TV show that's supposed to be reality? How does that happen? Who, what, when, how does that work at all? Okay. But shit went left when, as they say, Jocelyn told Sapphire. Now, Sapphire's child's father died like a day or two or whatever before filming the reunion. And so in this meeting, this private meeting that like cameras were not allowed or whatever, Jocelyn told Sapphire, well, that nigga dead and gone, leave that be whatever, which pissed off Sapphire and also Miss Natural. Because who said that to someone who just lost the father, their children's father? Like, what sense does that make? So Sapphire's pissed, Natural's pissed or whatever, because again, that is a horrible thing to say to someone. That's my point, that Jocelyn is a horrible human being and she does not care how she treats people or talks to people. That's fucked up. Anyway, outside, Sapphire is upset or whatever. She's venting to Miss Natural. She's venting to Lucky Hustler. She's also venting to Big Lex, okay? And her thing was, I just lost someone who helped make me who I was, okay? He wasn't a baby daddy. That man was the father to my kids, okay? He was the real man. And I get what she meant. She then said, saying, you have a baby daddy. I don't. Jocelyn likes to put her anger and frustration on Stevie J being a baby daddy onto anyone else who has a kid's father. And I'm like, you can't tell someone, oh, your baby dead, it don't matter, he didn't go move on. It's like, no one else, that's not Stevie J, baby. You can't do that. And the fact that she doesn't have, because like she would be pissed if someone said that about Ballistic, who she hold in a higher regard than Stevie. So again, Jocelyn needs to learn how to talk to people. And I'm like, Jocelyn, be on some. I do not think I'm going to watch next season. I don't want more of this abuse of Black women or women in general. It's one thing to want to be a little bit rough and tough, whatever, but the way she speaks to them and about them is pure D shit. As if she wasn't found in a fucking strip club somewhere and was fucking with DJ all that goddamn time. So I'm like, you came from the bottom too. So why talk to the women as if they still not shit? I don't get it. Okay, anyway, so again, Sapphire is pissed off. Point blank. Period. She also brought up how they hadn't even buried that man yet. They had not even made the funeral arrangements because she was there doing the show. And she said, I came here to finish what I started. Okay, because I'm solid. I'm gonna be here, whatever. So they also bring up how Jocelyn wanted puppets. Tell them what they can or can't say, and they not puppets. I'm like, these are grown women. You cannot want them to not have an opinion on how you treated them. And not only that, when they then seen things you said when they weren't around, how can you expect them to not be pissed off at you? You were dogging them behind their back in the confessional. Okay, but I'm going to leave that be. So again, Jocelyn comes out or whatever. No, before that, Jocelyn and Ballistic sat with Lunell. Okay, and she said, ladies are crazy. They've already flipped out on me or whatever you're saying, and I told them bitches or whatever. I gave y'all purpose or whatever, but y'all can't say anything negative about me, but they don't want to listen. Lunell then said, yeah, they don't know how to follow instructions. I said, Lunell, what the fuck is you doing? Lunell, shut the fuck up. I do not like when someone who doesn't know someone tries to pick a side based on what one person said. If you haven't seen it all, how can you say they don't follow instructions? How can you agree with them not being able to voice the opinions of what they went through. Lunel, it pissed me off. Anyway, so again, they sitting there or whatever, they're there. Lunel then say how what Joseline did what she said she would do. She said no one knew y'all then, but now because of her, everyone knows who y'all are. And I'm looking like no one's saying that Joseline's show isn't the reason we know who any of these women are. No one is saying that. She did help them to be on this platform. However, you make it seem like well they still ain't shit. They still hookers and hoes and prostitutes. I'm looking like that's not the things you should say to anyone. So after Jocelyn got carried out in this goddamn kitty litter box, um, she brings up how oh, y'all hoes mad. Y'all hoes mad. The rest of the reunion was Jocelyn fussing with the women on that side of the stage. Okay, with Natural, Big Lex, and then with Sapphire. And the fact of the matter was because none of them was bowing down to her and allowing her to talk shit to them without them not saying anything, she had an issue. Okay, a whole issue. Y'all hoes mad. Y'all faces turned up. Y'all hoes mad. And then stuff like, you should, um, what did she say? Oh, she told Sapphire, but you shouldn't be here because you got a whole personal issue going on, and then Big Lex, you can get out. I'm looking like, what the fuck? Because Big Lex was supporting Sapphire. But again, Jocelyn, you, how could you want to have a reunion and then want to hush the women who were on the show? Not only that, the people who had the biggest reaction from fans at that. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And when Jonathan tells a Sapphire that, she should not be here because of the past of her child's father, no, I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm 10 toes down. I'm trying to leave me be, but I'm here, okay? Leave me alone. She then said to these people, you hoes, I'm saying, no, you bitches were here for your own reasons, not for me. How these 2 other hoes coming at me? No one cares about you, nappy wig, with no edits and fake chain ass bitches. I'm just like, again, this is stuff that she's saying as they're sitting there, okay? She said none of them gave me any respect. None of them did anything for me. All they do is talk shit on social media. Y'all wouldn't be shit without social media, but I would still be here. I've been in this game for 10 decades. I say 10 decades. 10, did she know that decade? Does she know a decade is 10 years? So you been here for 100 years? I know what she meant, but you can't be going off and saying the wrong shit. Anyway, the whole time she talking, Sapphire's laughing at her. Like, what did you mean? What you talking about? What's going on? Whatever. It's some bullshit. Jonathan, you can't laugh at me. You can't laugh. You can laugh outside, but you can't laugh at my face. And she's like, I'm laughing because you talking shit to people who was there for you. Who was there for you. Jonathan then say, none of you hoes did shit for me. And I was like, well, that's not true. Okay? That's not true. Lunel then pipe up and say, all these girls here, we dealing with strippers, hoes, and prostitutes. I said, what? Now Safari, Natural, Big Lex said, who? That's not who we are. We are women. Okay? We are women. We are not hookers, hoes, and prostitutes. No. Okay? Well, I'm sorry, strippers, hoes, prostitutes. That's not reason. Lunel then say y'all had low self-esteem when y'all got here, but I can see the growth with y'all since y'all now saying that y'all are ladies. I'm looking like, really? So Johnson called them 2 other hoes. You call them strippers, hoes, and prostitutes, and because they now think they're ladies, oh, I see some growth. I was like, this is the most disrespectful shit I have. I'm like, it does make any sense. And then Janisha, what is it? Janisha, the host in the yellow suit, is trying to tell Jonathan, calm down, because this is not how you do a reunion. You can't come out here as if. But see, that's why her ass wasn't on Love and Hip Hop anymore because she got too big for britches. You can say this is my show without downing the cast, the people you cast to be on the show and who made the season what it was, okay? It's just bullshit. But the only thing I will say is Lunel was right in saying, Johnson, the ladies are here for themselves and they should be. They should absolutely be there for themselves because, again, that's their livelihood or whatever. But you can't force anyone to respect you. They have to give it to you. Johnson feel like they should give me respect because they on my show. No, bitch. You haven't earned it at all. Okay. Anyway, they show highlights from the season, and Big Lex then makes the point. She's like, this show was a building block to build up Joseline Hernandez. This show, these episodes was a building block to build up Joseline Cabaret's, the Cabaret or whatever. Okay, the episodes built her name. However, if she did not have the cash she had, here for her, the season may not have popped off how it did. Now, Jonathan then said, well, that ain't true because we had a good season one. Season one, they got put on WeTV. We got a season two, and that's why y'all here. And Lexi was like, don't play yourself, Joseline. I was like, oh, don't play yourself, Joseline. Okay. She said, don't play yourself with it because if me and Aqua had never got into it, the season would not have jumped off. And I was like, bitch, that's true. Zeus played that clip of double homicide. Wasn't no baby ticking. They played that over and over and over all over social media because no one was talking about the show. No one was. No one, not even me, and I'm a reviewer. I had no intentions of watching that show at all until that clip. And so she's right. The only reason so many people tuned in was to see that. The reason we kept tuning in was to see the cast. I really wasn't tuning in to see Joseline. It was the cast that was entertaining. It wasn't Joseline. Not saying she ain't shit. My point is, Lex was right. Me and Aqua's fight, that scene is what made this show pop off. Meaning the cast made this show, not you. When they heard of season two, no one was like, "Oh my God, look at this! Oh my God, look at this!" And I'm like, she was right. She's absolutely right. Joseline asked and said, "Oh, you want to talk about your Aqua? Okay, you was the one talking about her abortion, but you don't even have custody of your kids." Look like no, but I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? I feel like she may not be the only person there who don't have custody of her kids. Joseline likes and naturally says, see, that's my point. She liked to say shit to be hurtful. Because that ain't had nothing to do with what Big Lex said. Her point was, we made the show popular and you acting like we ain't do shit. And had we not been here, the show would have popped. And it may not, because I didn't watch season one at all. But I'm going to leave that be too. But at the end of the day, they all fussing. Fussing. At this point in time, it gets crazy because when Natural brings up how and that's what I mean, Joseline come at us or whatever on that bullshit, and she get mad that we be mad about what she say, and she then does not want us to defend ourselves or have a rebuttal to the bullshit she say. Joseline then said, "You are just a porn star who suck dick and take crazy pills, and anyone who take crazy pills can't work with me." I'm like, Joseline, first of all, now you're talking about people who have mental health issues, who takes medications to help them regulate whatever's wrong with them. That's some bullshit. Again, she say bullshit because she's a fucked up person. Anyway, so Naturally said, I don't suck dick no more. Okay, I don't suck no more. And you the one that needs some pills. You need some pills. I'm like, okay, the back and forth. At this point in time, Joseline's upset and wants them to get her off the set. Get her off my set. Get her off my set, or I'm not filming a reunion. Get her off my set. Oh, why? Because I'm being truthful. Because I'm telling the truth. Natural. Like, I'm not gonna let you keep talking to me crazy. You got the wrong Scorpio. Okay, I told you. Okay, I ain't doing this shit with you, Joseline. What you want to do? Now, at this point in time, because Joseline is truly scared of Natural, Joseline walks away and she's leaving. Now, we all know if she thinks she can beat someone, Joseline will fight. Okay, she will. Point blank, period, or whatever. But she's walking off stage. She's telling production, why is she come off stage still? I told y'all, if she don't leave, I'm going. It won't be a reunion. I'm like, technically, they could have a reunion without Joseline a little bit because they can still talk to the cast. And I'm like, why not talk to the cast first and have Joseline come out later? But that's just my opinion. So when Johnson's walked away and talked to production, but Liz like, oh, okay, some shit. He then said, you know what? Okay, let's take Natural off the stage right now and then bring her back later. No, she needs to go. Okay, don't no. I'm like, Lord Jesus. Now all this has happened. So Johnson then walked off stage, but Liz then walked off stage with her. We see Natural being taken off stage too. Oh, y'all want to play? Y'all want to see me act the fool? I'm like, Lord. But she packed up a little stuff. She just walked away, whatever. Now, Lunel then say, Natural is on the verge of a breakdown and she needs help and she on bullshit or whatever. And they was like, no, she's tired or whatever. She's just tired of Joseline's bullshit. Lunel, shut the fuck up. Why are you sucking Joseline's dick? Let me know. Because again, anyone acting like they don't have the right to be upset over what Joseline has said about them in her confessionals, you're fucking idiots. Okay? Point blank, period. Okay? And that was the end of the reunion or whatever. Now we've seen the previews for next week, and let me say this: Joseline is a monster. Okay? You see this? Joseline is a monster. She's up here beefing and want to fight, and I think that's Big Lex. What is wrong with Joseline? Okay, so next week, all this stuff is going to happen. It's going to be Team Too Much, but I'm going to let that be. So again, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, to follow me on social media at J_Lees_Corner on IG, JLeesCorner on Twitter. The Ladies panel will be on my channel this Thursday. I think that's it, y'all. So thanks for tuning in. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.